Hey guys, the moment we all have been waiting for today has just come and gone. And guess what? It was indeed an Umililo something. My lovers, hope you guys are doing great and hope you're having a great evening. Guys, do not forget to subscribe and make sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. So, guys, Biggie said something that he's going to shake off the house, today, by actually dethroning the current head of house. The first head of house challenge happened. We had, what's the name again? Uyanda being the HOH. He chose Abobo as his assistant, like who would enjoy all of the head of house thingy with him. Now, I had to use this picture of Abobo because Abobo literally made everyone laugh on the social space with this art of his. Abobo heard that when Biggie brought the letter of another game is coming, head of house challenger is coming up, so the housemates are going to participate. Abobo went to the head of house lounge. He wants to make sure he eats everything in the HOH room. Baby boy was taking his time enjoying all of the privileges that came up with the HOH thing. Even the HOH, which is Uyanda, have not tested a thing, but our Bobo is busy. He will peel tangerine, he will leak, he will take this one, he will leak. I'm like, okay boy, enjoy it, because you don't know if you're still going to maintain your assistant role after they would go for the next challenge. Talking about the next challenge, this came as a shocker to the housemates, but what Biggie did was that, because I was thinking it was all of the housemates who would participate on that one, but what Biggie did was, he said the housemates who actually got higher points from the previous challenge are to participate on this one. So it boiled down to 5 housemates, that is 4 housemates, including the current head of house, current head of house as at then, which was Uyanda. So we had what's the name, Swiss, what's the name, Sipali, Mshini, Jojo, and then Uyanda, who is the head of house that they needed to dethrone. So they got to the arena for this particular challenge, and it wasn't an easy one. You see, bbmzansi, the way they bring up this thingy, I was like, no. People who saw this and they're like, if week 2's head of house game is this tough, how is the ultimate head of house game gonna be? You guys know the ultimate now. How is it going to be? The one that will take you to the finale. How is it going to be? Anyways, we can say they are going to hang on this stick. I was thinking I didn't hear well. Like, they will hold the stick like that with their 2 legs. In fact, this one is hugging the stick. You understand? And then the ninja came, show them an example. As you can see, how all your faves, how they actually hold it up on the stick. That was it though, guys. The 5 of them, Biggie said whoever gets tired, that at a point is going to get, after 5 minutes, they are going to actually start using only one hand to hold the stick. Imagine that. After they had actually gotten so exhausted with, holding up on that stick with 2 hands, they were even shaking already. And then Biggie said 5 minutes is up. Even before the 5 minutes would be up, Jojo already fell down. Yes, she was the first to fall down, and then followed up by Swiss before Mshini fell. Then we're now down to, when it was one hand, it was when Mshini fell. We're now down to Uyanda and Sipali. I'm not going to lie to you guys at this point, knowing fully well that Uyanda got the initial HOH title. I was really rooting for him to take it back. Because at this point, I started feeling for him. I'm like, okay, how will you just win this thing first and then you will not get it back? Like, it's so painful after all of the joy and in your heart that, oh, you've escaped, nomination. But anyway, guys, after everything, they went for the second game, and it was a memory game. You have to, match the objects. And guess what? It was a tie for the both of them. And then Biggie asked them to throw a dice. It was through that dice. Biggie said whoever gets the highest number through the dice, if you throw the dice 3 times, you get the highest number, then you would actually win. Uyanda, okay, what's the name? Sipali threw the first one, got 4. Uyanda threw the first one and got 1. Uyanda threw the second one, I got 1 again. Oh my god, I'm like, it is finished. It was the third one, he got 6. Already, Sipali threw the first one 4, the third one 5, I'll be something like that. In total, what Sipali got with that dice was, I think it was 12 or 11, and then Uyanda got 8. Uyanda got 8. And I'm like, oh my god, Uyanda, this is so painful. And baby boy got, the funny part, even whilst they were actually participating at the final part, we had Swiss, Nshini, Jojo, in the arena with them. It was given that they are cheering Sipali up more than Uyanda. Honestly speaking, I even felt for him, So now when they got to the house, the housemates were more happy with Sipali getting this than Uyanda. And the reason is because they feel like the Coven witches, which Bonnie B, Suku, and then what's the third lady's name, Mata, they said that they actually are affiliated to Uyanda more. They would have more power because they're already boasting kinda how they will take over the kitchen, do whatever they are doing. So seeing that Sipali won this, KB was super duper happy. Was super duper happy, and this really weighed Uyanda down. He went inside and started crying. They went to console him, some persons went to console him and all of that. But that was how it all went down. Now, let's talk about the nomination proper. But I won't lie though, I really felt bad for Uyanda. What do you guys even think about this thingy Biggie did today? Tell me about dethroning the current HOH. What do you feel about that? How do you feel Sipali taking it over from Uyanda? Let me know in the comment section. And so let's just start with Jojo, who was the first person to the diary room. Jojo, the person she mentioned, actually shocked netizens. She mentioned Bonnie B and Nsuku. Now I will tell you guys why it actually surprised netizens. People were expecting Jojo to call Sweet Guluva, because why? Sweet Guluva actually replaced her. Yes, replaced her and saving Ashley, replacing Jojo with the fake nomination thingy. So people were so surprised that Jojo did not use this thing on this dude. Wow. Very nice. Sweet Sweet Gulova fans, all of their fans, they are not happy. Like, oh, this girl, our eyes is on her. If they nominate her, we're going to vote for her. And I'm like, okay, now so it be. Even I myself was expecting she's going to nominate Sweet Gulova. And then for Tyron nominated the two friends, Uyanda and Abobo. I was so surprised. I'm like, when people were actually having mercy for Uyanda, what happened with Tyron nominating the two? It may seem as though their 1 hour leadership actually got to Tyron and he'd be like, no ways, good riddance. You get the point. The way he nominated them, I'm like, wow. And then for Martha, she nominated Nate and KB. But we're expecting that one. Uyanda was Squeeze and Nate. I'm like, okay. Pilile was Ezra and Savage. Okay. And then Melino was Bonnie B and Abobo. And then Nate nominated Pilile and Savage. I'm like, huh? What's going on? What's with Nate and Savage? And then Abobo nominated Ezra and Sweez. For KB, she nominated Bonnie B and Nsuku as expected. And then Ezra nominated Nsuku and Bonnie B. Nsuku nominated KB and Nate as expected too. Sweet Gulova nominated Bonnie B and Nsuku. Immediately after Sweet Guluva, they called in Ashley. Biggie, we were like, okay, is Biggie shipping them? Ashley also nominated Bonnie B and Savage. Okay, and then for Luzuko, it was Luzuko after Ashley. Luzuko nominated Nsuku and BK. And people have been coming for Luzuko. They are like, why is he nominating BK? That first week he didn't nominate BK. What has BK done to him? And I'm like, you guys, calm down. Let him do his nomination in peace. Okay, Tipe Sitle nominated Savage and Ashley. And Tipe Sitle her reasons for what's it called? For nomination is kind of funny. She gave reason. Biggie did not ask anyways. She said for Ashley that she is kind of lost in the game. Making the game like it's a joke. And then for Savage, that she does not understand Savage gameplay. And I'm like, okay, so does it look like Ashley is not into the game? Do you guys think she's right? Anyway, Savage nominated Nate and Gugu. And then Mshini nominated Ezra and Mandy. Swiss nominated Abobo and Nsuku. Bonnie B nominated Nate and Ezra. Muzi, Luzuko and Gugu. Mandy, Bonnie B and Ezra. BK, Mandy and Mata. And I'm like, okay. And then for Gugu, it was Nate and Savage. For the head of house, it was Bonnie B and Uyanda. This particular one got people so surprised. They were like, how come? They said, why would the head of house nominate a guy you actually tossed this thing in with? A guy you dethroned, that he is heartless and all of that. I'm like, you see, after people will say, you see, Nigerian people, they have this kind of mindset. You see what people are saying now. Is it not a game? Is it not a game? Now, don't you guys think about it that, oh, this boy might have seen Uyanda as a competition and he decided to do whatever he wanted to do. But now they are saying, oh, this guy is heartless. We'll try and keep Uyanda. We'll try even if they nominate him. But guess what? when it was time to mention the people who are up, Biggie mentioned Nsuku, Savage, Bunny B, what's the name again? Nate. And then it was with Ezra, because they mentioned Ezra so much. People were wondering, what did Ezra did to the housemates? Look at Abobo's face when they mentioned his name. He was so surprised. It was like he wasn't expecting it. So in his mind, he felt like maybe they are not going to mention him. I don't get it. Maybe he thought he came to the house to play, because he was so surprised, like, Una nominates me, that kind of feeling. Though I feel like the housemates who nominated Ezra, they did it because Ezra and the head of house is close, and they don't have a choice. They know the head of house would save him. And I think that is waste of mentions. Anyways, that is nomination. So after everything, Biggie called upon the head of house to come back to the diary room, to save and replace, which will be revealed on Sunday. As we all know, it happened the same way. The head of house saved Ezra and then replaced him with Uyanda. People are like, this guy, you're really serious. So you mentioned Uyanda in the diary room and he ended up not being up. And now you still insisted on mentioning him. You want to see him leave. So out of the people you could replace, it is Uyanda. And they also said, so this boy that also said that, oh, Bunny B, I owe Bunny B because she was the one that made me stay in the house. You guys remember, Bunny B chose this boy, Sipali, over Dube. Do you guys remember? And now people said that and they said, man, where you choose, it go later for your hand. People say that is what is happening right now because the Sipali could not even save Bunny B. You get? Not even saving her, not just talking about saving her. Even if at least you did not save her, at least don't mention her name in the in the diary room. But he did mention Bunny B's name. Now you see the drift. Now, people are making jest of Bunny B. Say, you see, this is karma coming for you, Dube's karma and all of that. But last, everybody go do all right. So, guys, the people that are up right now, I don't know, by the way, Savage, oh my God, I feel for Savage in a way. They are talking about him on the social space. Maybe later we'll get time to talk about what is going on with Savage because the drama is on his name right now. He was up the last time, that was the fake eviction, and then he's up again. I think he's the only one up the last time and up again. Yes, others are safe this week. Yes. So it's Savage, Bunny B, Nsuku, Uyanda, and Nace that are up. I know in Uyanda's mind, he would feel like nobody would want to replace him with anybody. He would not even expect the Sipali to do that. But it's going to be a shocker for him on Sunday to see that he was being replaced by the HOH. Even the housemates will be so surprised too. But guess what? It is a game. A game is a game. That's on period. Anyway, guys, this is me trying to drop my voice right here and now to see you guys pretty soon. You all tell me what you think about this head of house dethronement, the nomination and all of that. Just tell me what you think about that. Tell me what you think about the gameplay. Tell me what you think about the head of house decision making. Just tell me. Let's discuss. Let's operate in the comment section. Bye for now, guys.